there's so many things that shaped you and formed who you are. As you're talking, you're someone who uses your hands, and I love that. And of course, you've got a tattoo I see that says Daddy's Little Girl. And I was thinking about you and that moment and what an impact your father has had on you in your lifetime. And we have a lot in common. My dad passed away too. I was in college when it happened to me, but I
Miss her.
remembered thinking like, thank you. I remembered wondering one day, and I asked myself this question too: what did you lose that day? So, what did you lose the day your father passed?
I think I lost my greatest cheerleader. I felt like that for the longest time. And don't get me wrong, my mom was cheering me all the way. And, she handles my whole life when I'm out to work. Like she's with the baby right now when I'm talking to you, and makes my life completely amazing and has been my mentor from when I was a kid. But my dad was my cheerleader. He used to get so excited if I ever won an award, if I signed a new movie. He was my hype guy. He would love just standing and watching me be, on set, just being me. He just loved that. He would just want to be around to watch me do what I do. And that was a very isolating feeling when he left. I kind of was very disoriented. I felt like, you know, I don't know how to cheer myself on. I didn't know how to get excited. I went into a really dark place because I was very, very close to my father. Cancer is a really bad disease. It to see the deterioration of a human being. And my father was a defense army man. He used to wear his, uniform and ride in his bike and handsome, tall, and life of a party. And then to see what that disease did to him in his last few days kind of really broke me as well. But I felt like I had lost my cheerleader. I think that's what I think I lost that day.
A lot of us go through life and we always compare someone who we fall in love with our fathers. I think it's a natural way that we go through life. You need someone who measures up somehow. Well, look at you. You found this wonderful, wonderful man named
Okay.
Nick, who, what was it about him and what is it about your love story that you think makes this so magical and makes it work?
He's my cheerleader. He's the most secure man I've ever been with. He gets extremely excited at my wins. He takes off my extensions at the end of the night. He um, fixes my dress when I walk off stage and makes sure it looks right when I'm on the carpet. He brings me my coffee first thing in the morning. He's all the things that, a girl dreams of, and you kind of never end up having it when, you have all of those aspirations and you're let down. But my husband is the kindest, most generous, gentle, thoughtful man, and also extremely intelligent and patient. He's just so even-tempered, can handle any kind of thing thrown at him, and also has the ability to be vulnerable with me, honest and vulnerable about his fears, about, I think just having the honesty to be able to say anything to your person and know that that's nothing can faze them and they're still with you and will still grab your hand when you walk out the door, no matter what happens to you, is a very safe feeling. And I feel safe with my husband. I wish that for everyone.
Mm. I feel like sobbing right now, although I'm not going to because it would be weird. But by the way, that's so beautiful. And what I like is whether love takes time or whether love happens in an instant, when you know, you know. And you guys were like Whirlwind City, and here you sit with a beautiful baby and a beautiful relationship. I guess
Yeah.
just the way it was
Our
intended.
relationship has only evolved. You're right, because we didn't know each other very well. We didn't know each other's lives and temperaments, but we knew that there was something that just drew us together. Wherever we went, we just kind of, we were just drawn to each other. I knew him for almost 2 years before we started dating. And I mean, I've said this before, but honestly, I didn't give it much of a chance because, I was like, he's 25 years old. He's a rock star. Like, I want to get married. I want to settle down. I want to have a baby. I was 35 at the time. And I was like, I've been there and done the fun thing. Like, now I'm in a place where I wanted stability. And I didn't give Nick enough credit till I went out with him on our first date. And then we spent like the whole evening together. And I realized my husband is just like an old soul. He's stability in human form.
Mm. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.